What up? What up? How's it going? It's going good. Just had a good therapy session, so I wrote down, how do I feel? And then I put excited. Because it's not nervous, I feel excited, but that can turn into nerves. But that's really good. And I'm gonna try to book therapy because I'm paying a lot of money for therapy. This one's free, but I got this other therapist where I can call basically whenever. Um, I'm trying to book that ASAP. Can you call now? How do you spell counseling? Counts- and- What up? 100 replies, personal spell check. How is no eating going? Good. Lisa, thank you. Irene, Anna, thank you. Mary, thank you. Kelly, thank you. Missy, Jen, all you guys, thank you so much. Thank you, chat, for being here. What is up? What is up? What makes you feel excited about this? I feel better, and I was going through a lot of what I'm going through, like worries and everything, and it made a lot of sense. I'm not saying I'm perfect or any better than anyone or any good or whatever, but it did give me some clarification on my situation and what I go through. And then it also made me realize like who I am and that I am uh, respected and accepted. Sometimes you feel like you're not accepted, and just having that conversation with her made me feel like, I'm accepted, and a lot of it is just what I'm going through, and it's definitely the place I need to be though. So I'm not used to that because, but definitely the place I need to be because it can get, you can get so much, like basically the bottom line just that you're very in your own head, and that can be really hard. So, just I got counseling with her 13 sessions every week, and then I got this other therapist that I'm gonna try to book this week as well. So basically, I'll be doing like two therapy sessions a week, which is so fun and so amazing because it just makes you feel more and more real. Like I was looking at the ground and I was talking and I was understanding myself. And even if it was hard, I felt like I was in a safe place to do so. So, with all of that said, it was really, really good. Really good. So, thanks, guys, for saying that. And then, yeah, 2 days. This is my second day no eating. Only been drinking water. So I'm starting to feel good that way too. Definitely hard times, and I'm definitely getting really hungry. Like I'm thinking about a nice pasta dinner that Bill was eating last night. With the freaking tomatoes and peppers and tuna. Ooh, it's killing me. And then I saw a nice commercial on TV of cheesy pizza. It's driving me nuts. But I can think about it, but just don't touch for now. Tomorrow is going to be my last day of fasting. But I might eat tomorrow dinner. I might have dinner tomorrow. And then fast the next day after, but I might have a really nice dinner tomorrow. Like I might have some salad and some potatoes and stuff, just something really good, something, you know? So I might do that. We'll see. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna thank the gifters in a sec, but thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Chat's moving fast. Trying to keep up with Willie. I get it. But yeah, no, not a competition. But yeah, I I'm definitely getting hungry. I'm trying to think if I should um eat breakfast. Oh, dude, it's so hard because this first meal that I have coming back, I really want to have a really like good meal, and I only want to eat good food. Like I'm talking tuna, meat, um, salad. Like I really want to watch what I'm putting into my body, but I think what I'm gonna do is fast for today, and then tomorrow, maybe, I'm gonna have um a nice meal, like I said, and then continue for like another day of fasting. I'm gonna ease into it a bit, I think, because I don't want to hurt myself, or I gotta be careful too with health and stuff. Because I'm also withdrawing off of off of weed. I haven't smoked weed. I haven't had cigarettes. I haven't drank anything. I'm also dealing with life stuff, everything. So it's a lot, but appreciate all you guys being here, the support. I hope I'm motivating other people to do the same thing. Um, Sorry, one sec. Just kidding. Yeah, so that's really good. And then just taking one step forward in the right direction. That's a good reminder that I'm going to put right here. I got to write a lot of things down moving forward. Reminder, one step forward in the right direction. One step forward, forward in the right direction. So that is good. That is good. One step forward in the right direction. Reminder. Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, just small steps each day because it is definitely, you feel like you need to do everything at once, and that's when you can get yourself into this, like, for me, I get in this extreme mindset that ends up scaring me and then ends up bringing me back to zero. So it's not about being like super extreme like that. It's about knowing that everything's going to be okay. Your goal is just to do one step forward in the right direction, and things will work out. And I know it's scary. It feels like jumping off a cliff in a way, because you don't understand everything. You can't predict everything. Like, for an example, before I went to counseling today, I did not want to do it. I was miserable. I was like, oh my God. And I didn't think that it would do anything. I honestly thought I would just say, I don't know what to say, and then it would just end basically, but it went so much more real. Like I felt everything in my body, in my mind. I felt like, you know what, I could do this every day almost. Like even if I was just in an office, like talking to people, even if it was about my problems, like whatever it is, just trying to be a better person. But yeah, I understand. Yeah, life can be super, super tough sometimes, but we just gotta put our head down and try to be a better person, because that's what brings you to God too, because at the end of the day, war and all this crazy stuff is not the answer. God forgives all of you for your sins, for your mistakes. So just walk each day in the right direction towards God and do the right things, even if it's hard. And that will be what you really want and what is meaningful, Alright, let's thank these gifters. Gothic Girl, Anne, Missy, Anne, Marley, Jen, Kathy, Anne, Missy, Lisa, Annie, Sherry, Anne, Jen, Wills Barbie, CJ, Danny with the 10 gifted subs. Holy moly, thank you, Danny. Trina, Anne, Laura, Laura Wilson with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so, so much. Connie, Lady Ange, Amanda, Sherry, Je ne sais quoi, and Denise, Missy, Gothic Girl, Annie, Jules with the 25 gifted subs. Jules, thank you so, so much for the 25 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sandra, thank you. Rhonda, thank you. Anne, thank you. Missy, thank you. Anna, Sandra, Rhonda, Wills, Barbie, Kathy, Anna, Gina, Sandra, Amanda, Kim, Stephanie with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. Irene with the 1 and Mary with the 5 again. Thank you guys so, so much. All of you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, perfect, perfect. Gina, thank you. Dogs Gifters, thank you, chat, for all the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So freaking proud of you. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Sonia with the 1 gifted sub. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. Everyone pulling for you always. You guys always have, and I just appreciate it. Um, you know, um, I love all of you guys. I most importantly love people, love the world, and I'm just trying to be a better person each day, just like you guys are. We all live in this world together, so fuck, we're just trying our best here, you know? And the hard work definitely pays off. So just don't forget that. Even though kind of sounds like a broken record when people say it, it does get better when it's worse if you just keep sticking with your guns and moving forward, you know? Kathy with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you, Gothic Girl, Denise, Kathy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mary, thank you for the 1 gifted. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. So, um, yeah. How are you sleeping? Sleeping better than I usually do. Last night I was a little restless, moving around. Um, it was freezing cold. My girlfriend loves to have the window wide open, so I'm shivering me balls off. Try to keep it professional there. Can't do it. Yeah, and I was like, "Okay, I gotta close this window, dude. Holy crap. Close the window." But yeah, definitely like moving back and forth in my sleep a little bit. Dreams are pretty vivid. Um, it's not, yeah, yeah, the sleeps aren't, but you know what? I would say the sleeps are better than being on marijuana and drinking because I don't wake up with regret from snapping at fans. Um, I actually remember my dreams and I remember that I went to bed. When I wake up on like smoking so much weed or cigarettes, I just feel crappy about myself and I feel like, oh man, like I haven't yeah, I just feel like I don't know who I am, and I think that's what and I don't know what's going on most importantly. Um It's not really who I am. Yeah, it's a bit of both, but not knowing what's going on. And it's not like I know what's going on being sober, but I definitely have more ambition into finding out what's going on and living. And I have more ambition to live. And I think that's super important because I think like anyone that is smoking weed, no offense, or drinking or smoking cigarettes, you have that escape. And that one escape is called an addiction. Obviously, I'm not an expert, but I go through it. And it's like me with lust. I'm trying to get over lust because it's a bit of an addiction for me that is a little detrimental to like me and my relationships and everything. So, just to understand that all of these things are like escape routes to like living at your full potential and your best life. And if you're doing that, you're never really going to be happy fully. And you don't want to be 80% happy. You don't want to be 90% happy. You don't want to be 95% happy. You want to be 100% happy. And that takes work. And, so you have to keep moving forward with that. Um, Easier said than done, but dude, I've been having a good time doing it. Not gonna lie. Even though it's been bad, I've been having a good time doing it. You know? Missy, Sherry, all you guys, thank you. Nevada, Mary, thank you, thank you, thank you. Eh, Look healthier, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, like I didn't have the best morning. I was a little bit in my own head. I even looked at my brother and I'm like, I just want to beat you up right now. And I really felt bad for saying that. So we're good now, but he laughed it off. He's like, what the fuck? But I was just being honest. Like I was in a really bad mindset for no reason. No, I don't know. I was just feeling like very negative about life, and I was asking my mom some personal stupid questions that I won't share on the internet because it's just stupid and embarrassing and not right, not real, and just saying some words that I regret. And it led me to just having this anger, and I just had to share it. So, but it was really good to see my mom and my brother as well. Tomorrow I'm gonna go pick up grandma and the caddy, so that's sick. I get to go pick up grandma and the caddy tomorrow from the airport. My mom said 9:30 tomorrow, so should we leave here by 9 o'clock? So I gotta wake up pretty early tomorrow. So that's exciting. Hopefully I get into another therapy session soon because man, it's so convenient, so helpful. Um, yeah, the withdrawal speaking for sure. And just me as a person, bro. As much as like you guys see my ambition and you guys see how brave I am and how hot I am and all of the above, it's me as a person. There's some deep-rooted things that I need to fix as a person. And it's not my identity, but there's just some errors and faults and some cracks, and it's life, I can't blame anybody. It is what it is. You can understand why you have those cracks and be like, oh, I went through some pretty shitty scenarios, or we all have, and so at the end of the day, you just gotta, look at it as they need to be I need to be a better person. I need to move in the right direction, so I can look down at myself and feel like a full person and feel okay with myself, and not feel like I have to escape or feel guilty, or because those are just the worst feelings you can feel for yourself, and then you tend to like try to make up for it all the time. I got to do this better, or I got to do this, and it just gets worse. So I don't know, but definitely glad I went to therapy. This was a long session just for me going to therapy, but it kind of, you understand where I'm coming from. But um, definitely the therapy was really good. So the counseling was good. I shouldn't call it therapy because it's counseling, same thing. But this was the counseling that the hospital gave me, and I don't think it will be any easier now that I'm saying it at the top of my head. I think every day I go, I'm gonna say, "Oh, what's next that I have to unravel or what?" But it's the only good part that you can understand. The best part about it is you get to understand yourself. So even if you're wrong about things, even if you've been through things, it's not your fault. It's life. Life's hard. You go through things, you make mistakes, you feel certain ways because of certain things. Um, there's so many things, bro. So at the end of the day, um, it's just trying to understand yourself, you know? And yeah, you're probably the worst person ever. So am I. So is my neighbor. So is the person across the street. You know why? Because we're not Jesus. We're not God. We're freaking human beings that make mistakes and go through things and have scares and try to protect ourselves when sometimes it isn't right. So, it's just unraveling stuff and trying to understand things and um yeah, definitely not easy, Frick. I'm even like still scared right now on my seat thinking, holy fuck, like what else is there gonna be? I got all these negative thoughts clicking through my head. What did I do here? What did I mess up here? What if this happens? What if this happens? What if? You gotta deal with it. You gotta figure it out. But just know I really believe humanity is better than you think. Humanity and society is very understanding, and if you go through it truly, that's when miracles, I believe, really happen because you're going through the work honestly, and there is fair in the game, and there people understand, people go through things, and so just try to trust that. That's my best advice to myself, and hopefully anyone that's listening, just try your best to like really hold on to that because it's I've seen some great things and you get surprised every day. With all that said, most importantly, be happy you're here. We're all here right now, breathing. Most importantly, we're not dead yet. So let's fucking go. We're still breathing. And that's pretty beauty. That's pretty beauty. Good to be alive. Good to be here. Beatrice, Amy, Missy, Jen, Anna, Sandra, all you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Missy, thank you. Irene, I think. Tracy, thank you. All you guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, you've done much more than 25, 100%. I've done a lot, and I hope that I can continue to do a lot, but it's not a race, and we're all human, and we're all on our different pages. There's things I wish I didn't do, there's things I wish I did do, and just like other 25-year-olds or 40 or 50 wish that they did younger, wish that they did before, wish they didn't do. So at the end of the day, this isn't a competition. It's not for me to sound like, oh, Will made it or anything like that. It is just the fact of trying to be a better person for yourself, and that's having a better outlook on things? So that's where it comes from. And we all have whatever we have. What kills things is jealousy, hatred, all of these bad words. Try not to follow the bad words. I know it sounds like we're kids saying that, but it's not. It's true. Just try to follow like the good and try to understand it. It's not going to be easy all the time, but when it's not easy, take a break, you know? Step back, do some work on yourself, move forward in a positive direction, try to be the best person that you can be? Anyway, Sandra was Barbie, thank you guys, thank you. Greed, yes, a lot of people are throwing that in my face. I don't know why, but I do see people throw it in my face a lot. But yeah, greed. I don't know if I've been greedy. That's why I kind of defend it because but I definitely do have that tongue to be a little greedy with it, just like you guys do, because there has been times, where I would, let's say I don't make as much money as I usually make, I'd be like, what the fuck's going on? But I don't know. I don't think that's really greedy, but yeah, I think we all have that in our system. So for me to defend myself, I think we can all be greedy in certain ways, and it's definitely not a good thing for sure. So you're definitely right about that. And I'm not saying talking about me, but I am just speaking for myself right now. And I've definitely been greedy in a lot of ways, and that is a huge, huge thing. Even with my girlfriend, sometimes if I don't get my way with something, I'll be like, I'll be upset a bit. I'm not to her, but I'll be upset, or I'll try to get my way and like whatever. Try to like, try to just try to like, but instead of just, just let it be and let people be. Don't try to get more out of people or convince or manipulate or influence or try to always get your way because you think whatever, and that's definitely a huge lesson I'm learning. So it's not good. Yeah, being spoiled, trying to I get everything I want, let's say, or use my charm to my advantage and try to, and then if I don't get my way, I sit there and cry about it or something. And it's just not fair, really, to anyone if you're gonna be like that. So that's definitely a hard lesson I've been learning. That's definitely a hard lesson I've learned. I actually talked to my girlfriend about it this morning, and we had a good talk, and I just said, like how like am I like, a little bit on the lines of that? And she said, no, but I do understand where you're coming from, not a major issue, but I do understand where you're coming from and I appreciate the concern about it. You know what I mean? Annie, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so, so much. Dietrich, Rana, and thank you guys all so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's good, because yeah, nobody's perfect. We all go through things and sometimes it's miscommunication, not really understanding or always trying to like get your way because you think you know better or something. But then if you don't get your way and you're mad about it, that's when it can be start to turn into a problem because then you start getting hateful towards things and you start, and that hatefulness can turn into, if you let it, it can just build up and build up to something worse. So to try to stop that, and really just respect boundaries, push away, say, perfect, no problem, be yourself, take those breathers, communicate, tell people tell people how you feel and why you feel it if you're insecure about something, because sometimes it's easy to cross those boundaries without really paying attention to it or knowing. So that's definitely been a big part of my life right now that I'm realizing a lot. So not easy, but it's true. Lisa, thank you, and thank you, and thank you, Rhonda Dietrich, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Recognizing those things is a positive step. Happy birthday, Amy. Hope you have an amazing birthday. Happy birthday, Amy. Thank you for being here. Recognizing those things is actually a very positive step. Sometimes we don't want to take accountability, but all you have to do is take that accountability because it matters so, so much. Like it just helps you because once you just say, okay, yeah, I could do better, then you're going to do better. But if you keep telling yourself that, nah, this is how it is, I'm not going to be better, blah, 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 kind of like a baby attitude, you're not really going to get anywhere. And I definitely have that like baby kind of attitude in a lot of ways. Um, and it's not that I'm like an abusive person or a bad person, or not saying it, I wouldn't really, yeah, it's not that I'm an abusive person or anything like that, but it can come to just like, it's just childish and you won't have relationships like moving forward if you're being anything like that. So that's difficult, but yeah, I'm definitely not a bad person, definitely not abusive, definitely when someone doesn't want something, I'm totally standoff about it. If someone says this is how they feel, I'm totally respectful towards it, even if I'm not feeling good about it or whatever, I'm still very much like, respectful about it. Um, I don't like hurt people. I don't do anything like that, but definitely do try to get my way sometimes, which can be a greedy attitude to just say, relax, take a step back, understand yourself, and be more respectful. Be more respectful at the end of the day. And that's what I'm learning with relationships. So hard to be respectful, but you have to like it take that's the part of relationships, but it you have to like learn how to be respectful. And it takes that learning that sometimes you're like, fuck, I don't want to be accountable for this, or I don't want to talk about this. But taking those learning steps to be a respectful person is such a must, such a must. So um, that's a big thing I'm learning, and I'm super lucky to have a girlfriend that is like the best person in the world. Super understanding, super strong, super tough. Literally such an amazing person. So I'm super lucky that, and all my relationships that I've had in my life, super amazing people that understand. Um, but yeah, yeah, dude, it's just learning. Like we all can be greedy in our own ways, but trying to understand that it's not a respectful attitude. It's not a respectful attitude being greedy. Um, and it can turn into something worse. It can lead you to a place, it can turn into people not liking you, not respecting you, thinking you're a gross person, you know? Um, so that's a really difficult thing to kind of understand, but I wouldn't be too like scared or nervous about it because it's it's good that you're recognizing it, like someone said. It's a positive step that you recognize that. If you recognize it and decide to not and don't care, that's when it becomes like a problem. That's when it becomes something that is you're actually hurting somebody and doing something with and that's when it becomes like a non-consensual, like this is a bad thing, you know? So that's where it's good that you recognize when you tend to cross boundaries something to back off and take that ownership that you need to be more respectful instead of saying no and then but yeah, you can say no all you want, but you're always gonna feel how you want to feel. Like you can sit there and always say like no, no, blah blah blah, make excuses. But at the end of the day, you're just hurting yourself making excuses. Um, that's different. There are some people out there that literally don't care and will do something harmful to you because they just want to. Those are the people that are really, really bad people. But those aren't the people that we are trying to follow or anything or understand because we know that, well, yeah, you can understand, but if you're gonna be a bad person like that and intentionally try to hurt somebody, you're just not a good person. You're not being a good person. So, you shouldn't be doing that. And there are people that are definitely like that. They just do it because they don't care. They don't care about the other person. They don't care about anything like that. So that's when it can get super, super, super bad. Um, my I care so much, but sometimes I can care so much about myself where that can turn into me, the other person thinking like, does this person only care about him? But it's not the case, but sometimes that can come off because I can be so caring about all of it. But that's where like just the right communication comes in, and then that's where the understanding comes in and all of that. And that's where you learn and grow from there, you know? And thank you, Dietrich. Thank you, Irene, Wills, Barbie, Sandra, all you guys gifters. Thank you, chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Even while you're learning, you have a lot to offer as well, in all relationships. Yeah. No, like I told you guys, I'm a fucking genius. Believe it or not, this guy is a fucking genius. Not to toot my own horn, but yeah, I'm a fucking genius. Sandra, thank you, and thank you. But yeah, that's why, because I do these things. I take ownership. I'm brave. I move in the right direction. I work my arse off. I try my best each day. I think about things constantly because I care tremendously. I'm only trying to better life. I'm not trying to make life worse. And there's two types of people, people that are detrimental, trying to cut things off, pick at things, ruin things. And there's people that are trying to grow things. And the people that are trying to grow things get hated by the people that are trying to break things up. So you just have to, it's who you are as a person, what you are as a person. And I'm definitely that person that is trying to grow things to a level where it's more than people can even stand. So they get jealous about it. But it's not something that I won't moving forward. Usually I run away from that. It's something I help people rise up from it instead of like just like kind of running away from it. Um, but yeah, and sometimes it can be too much, and that's where I do take my ownership and I do step off and say whatever, this is too much, do my reflection. So it's definitely not easy, but it's all this is just getting to you to the right place. It's talking it through, understanding it, being scared, being worried, saying sorry, taking ownership, and try and being a better person, not today, not tomorrow, right now, right this second. And yes, that gets you off the edge of your seat. You can't just sit there with a cup of coffee and you can't just have your cigarette in your mouth or can't have that glass. Yeah, of course, that's not going to really get you anywhere, to be honest with you. It's going to make you wake up the next day and feel the exact same thing and do the exact same thing and worry about the exact same thing, So you have to feel it's you don't have it's how bad do you want to feel good? Bottom line. How much can you stand? How much can you withstand? When's your breaking point? My breaking point was when I quit weed, cigarettes, and alcohol because I have a girlfriend that I love. I have a job that I love. I have a life that I love. I have mistakes that I've made. I have things that I regret. And so I said, yo, this is my breaking point. I can't live like this anymore. So I have to destroy that old self. And that's just the habits that I'm doing, the indulging and eating, the alcohol, the all that stuff. I want to feel real. I want to go through what's real. I want to figure out what is real and how I can make it better. And that is the step to like the right direction, you know? So that's really good. Thank you guys so much. Rock bottom, exactly. Rock bottom. And that's a place that a lot of people are scared to be at, but it's the best. It's the only place for you because where are we? We're on a rock. You know what I'm saying? We're on a floating rock and we're standing on it. So it's the only place to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a place to like admire or understand or feel or worry or this. It is what it is, so you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? The changes you're implementing will make you feel 100%, 100%. It already is. It already is. I'm feeling better and better. And that's why I'm sharing. I'm not sharing for brownie points, not sharing for any other reason, but since the get-go, this has been me telling my story, and it'll always be me telling my story because that's why I started and that's how I'll finish. And that's why I've had success. And as much as people can't see that in some ways or try to minimize it or make it about them or whatever it is, It was all about me. It was all about me sharing my story and then hopefully to show other people that they can do the same thing. They can be more honest. They can do this. They can do that. And yeah, I continue to do that, you know? Tracy, Kathy, thank you, chat. Thank you guys so much. All of you guys, Mary, thank you, Denise, all you guys, Jules, thank you, thank you. All you gifters, chatters, everybody, thank you for being here. Seriously, viewers in the background, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. The world needs us right now. That's what you should believe too, that the world needs you. The world needs you in whatever way it is. So wake up, show up. You know, wake up, show up. Because the world needs you as well. I don't care if it's your neighbor or the person across the street or whatever it is. The world needs you too because you're a human being and you're here alive. You got a story to tell. You got life experience. You got words of wisdom. So it's we're all in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? And it's true. That's awesome. You're on the elliptical. Watch this. That's Yeah, your journey inwardly is the most important. Most important. I don't care what you think you are or what you want to be. You're only what you are on the inside. And you can try to keep a relationship. You can worry about this. You can manipulate this. You can turn this. You can twist this. You can do this. You can do that. It does not change a fact about what is going on in the inside. So it does not matter where you are, what you're doing. It is, if you want to change your life, everything starts from the inside. And that is just something you should be proud of. I can even write that down. That's amazing. Quote, no matter what, everything is internal. Everything is internal because no matter nothing's gonna make you feel good from the outside. It can like, oh, that feels that, but what's really making you feel content and good is what is inside. So you have to figure out what's going on inside and fix what's going on inside and feel what you have to feel. So I wouldn't even be excited about like that beach you're going to, or like what if I can go on a yacht, or all of these things are so small, you know. Yes, they're nice and they happen and whatever, but it's nice for what? It's nice for a quick time, maybe a couple days, maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe a year. But after it's done. I don't think about all the events I've been to or the octopus I was eating unless I'm hungry right now. Everything is right now, the inside. So it really doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. It matters how you're feeling. 100%. Anyway, guys, that was good. I'm wrapping it up because I got now all my internal grinding that I have to do to feel better. But I thought I would come on here and share where I'm at right now because that's what I do. And I really appreciate everything you guys do for me and you guys being here. If I ever like ignore you or something, um, I'm not trying to in any way, or maybe I am. If I am, I'm sorry. Always trying to get every aspect, everybody's opinion, and try to work towards a better goal, not trying to throw someone off or cancel someone or hurt someone, just trying to make things better. Sometimes I don't go about it right, but I appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you for the gifts, the frickin', I was gonna say taps, but chat. Thank you, viewers, all you guys being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I really hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the support from the bottom to the top. Thank you guys so much. From north to east to west to south. Appreciate all of you guys no matter what. I hope you appreciate what I do as well for you. And hopefully we can have a better future moving forward. So thank you guys so, so much. Looking forward to looking at your messages in the Discord. Debbie, thank you for the 25 gifted subs. Thank you so, so much. JJ, thank you as well. Thank you, thank you. I feel like a politician right now for some reason. Debbie, thank you so freaking much. Thank you. Maybe I should run. Maybe I should not. I'm just joking. Definitely not yet. Or ever. Or maybe tomorrow. Or maybe next year. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm not sure, you know? Never know what the future holds. But no. Um, Amanda, thank you. All you guys, thank you. Debbie, again, thank you for the 25 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. JJ, thank you as well. Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you. All of you guys have an amazing night. Um, yeah, gonna miss y'all, but see you guys soon. Time to finish my NHL game. Got an NHL game I gotta finish. I'm in the third period. Started a season with Detroit Red Wings, and I gotta go win that. Pretending I'm a GM for Detroit Red Wings, my old favorite team. Back to the roots. Back to the roots. Word of the day: enjoy, enjoy. Let's do enjoy. So, I think I'm actually playing the Islanders. Go Jays. Do we have the Jays game on tonight? Is the Jays game on tonight? No way. Yes, beauty. Nice. Go Jays. Let's go. Yeah, dude, we need the Jays to win here. We need the Jays to win. Um, yeah, yeah, we need the Jays to win. Game's at 8. Perfect. Excited to watch it. Wish I could watch it and have some popcorn and have some chips. But unfortunately, I just can't. I can't even eat a candy bar. My mom had Halloween candy that she's given out to people, and they were Reese's Pieces, like the mini Reese's Pieces. And I was so hungry looking at those Reese's Pieces. It was just ridiculous, guys. Honestly. Um, so yeah, this is really killing me right now, dude, talking about it. My mouth is watering, my lips are dry. Whew. Anyway, one more day. But still, when I do eat, I'm not gonna eat junk food. But there can be one day, maybe on a weekend, that I'm gonna have like a snack. But it's only a snack. Like if it's a bag of chips, it's a bag of chips. We are not going a bag of chips and candy and chocolate. This is the problem. I need to find that balance. You know what I mean? So basically trying to get to that balance, you know? Um, trying to find that balance so I don't don't keep mucking everything, bro, because I get so freaking hungry and stuff, I just want it all, but gotta find that balance. And I want to stay healthy too. I want to eat healthy because I want to feel better. It's more about feeling better. Um, yeah, I can munch on some carrots and some ranch. Dude, that sounds so good right now. Carrots and ranch. Mouth is dripping with water. Oof. I could eat a stranger's ass right now. Sorry, I just thought about beans. Um, like I thought about jail food for a second, quick, for some reason. And I'm like, damn, that sounds fucking like I could even eat jail food right now. Like it's the best food in the world. So then I thought about a stranger's ass. So I'm like, yo, I could definitely muck a stranger's ass even. Anyway, thank you guys so much for everything again. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Too far. See, I'm getting fucking starving, guys. Jesus. All right. Bye, guys. Love you guys. Bye. Have an amazing night. Bye, guys.